Aurora.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, to the Minister of Health. Speaker, we know that the $144 million deal for the Orange AW139 Augusta-Westland helicopters was manipulated. We also know that there's a criminal investigation of that deal, and the Minister insists on hiding behind that investigation. But the Minister can't hide from this, namely the safety record of those helicopters that the Minister now owns and for which she has direct control. Can the Minister tell us if she is aware of the latest airworthiness directive issued on February 17, 2012 by the European Aviation Safety Agency concerning the Augusta AW139 helicopter?
Thank you. Mr. Health.
Speaker, as the member opposite knows, there is an OPP investigation underway right now as it relates to irregular financial arrangements at Orange. It's vitally important, Speaker, that those of us in this House, if we have information, Speaker, that we share that information with the OPP. It's important we do not jeopardize that investigation. Speaker, I have put in strong new leadership at Orange. The new interim CEO, Ron McCurley, a former Deputy Minister, Speaker, is doing his job. We have put in place a very strong Board of Directors, Speaker, a very strong Board of Directors under the leadership of Ian Delaney and with excellent members of that. Patient safety is their #1 consideration, Speaker, and they are taking appropriate steps.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Speaker, apparently the Minister didn't get this memo either. The Airworthiness Directive issued just days ago by the EASA warns the owners of the AW139, the Minister is one of those, that they're required to conduct repetitive inspections and maintenance of the tail rotors every 25 flight hours and orders to replace them every 600 hours. The reason? They fall off. In 2009, the tail rotor detached from an AW139 while taxiing for takeoff. Tail rotor detachments were the cause for the following crashes of AW139s. July 2010 in Hong Kong, May 2011 in Qatar, August 2011 in Rio de Janeiro. And now we have 10 of those same helicopters shuttling patients in Ontario. This has nothing to do with a police investigation. What will the Minister do to ensure safety of our air ambulance?
Mr. Health.
Speaker, I can tell you that...
Be seated, please. Be seated, please. Thank you. Minister.
Speaker, nothing is more important than patient safety, and I think that the new board is very much focused on that issue. Speaker, we also have excellent engineers and mechanics who work at Orange who are very much on top of all of the communiques that come from the manufacturer, Speaker. I have spoken myself with some of these mechanics, Speaker, and I have every confidence that they are doing absolutely everything to keep Ontarians safe.
Speaker, to the Minister of Health. Speaker, airworthiness directives are not a common occurrence. The Minister knew nothing about the airworthiness directive related to the helicopter she now owns. It is clear that the Minister must acknowledge her responsibility for the safety of our air ambulance fleet. I want to ask the Minister this question. Knowing what she knows about how that original purchase deal was manipulated, that there is in fact a criminal investigation around it, the fact that she now knows that safety was obviously trumped by the kickback related to that deal. I want to know this. Will the Minister agree, knowing what she knows, to take the steps necessary to cancel that agreement, demand our money back, tell them to take their helicopters back?
Minister of Health.
Speaker, I take my responsibility as Minister of Health extremely seriously.
Exactly.
That is why I have taken the steps that I have taken to fix the problems at Orange and to make sure they don't happen again, Speaker. As I said earlier, it is vitally important that the OPP investigation not be jeopardized. We need to let that process unfold, Speaker. I also have a very real responsibility to make sure that this doesn't happen again, Speaker, and that is why I am bringing forth legislation, Speaker, that will entrench
The member from Northumberland,
the
Quinte, come
transparency
to
and
order.
oversight of Orange that I believe the people in this province expect.
Thank you. Supplementary.
Speaker, if the minister could depart from her briefing notes just for one question, it may indicate that she actually understands this file. My question is not related to the financial scandal. It is related directly to the operational scandal over which this minister has direct control and for which she has responsibility. She now knows that our air ambulance fleet is in serious trouble because of the safety records of that helicopter. This is important for the minister to understand. Those helicopters are at risk, as are the crews and patients who will be flying in them. Why will she not agree to do the responsible thing, cancel this flawed agreement, recover the multi-millions of dollars that paid for those aircraft, and ensure that our crews and our patients...
Thank you. Minister.
Speaker, I think it's very important that the people in this province know that Orange is there for them when they need it, Speaker. Air ambulance is a vitally important link in our healthcare system, Speaker. It transports patients from to get the care they need as quickly as possible. It's also important that the people of this province understand that we have a very strong new leadership team at Orange, Speaker. I will not be, I will let them do their work, Speaker. They have put in place, under the leadership of Barry McClellan, Dr. Barry McClellan, a special committee to look at patient safety issues, Speaker. This new leadership team at Orange is absolutely committed, Speaker, to the same goal that the member opposite has, and that is excellent air.
Thank you.